Hello, my name is Toby Baptiste. I'm the president with Renegade Racing Fuels and Lubricants. Beside me, this is Tim Tyner. He is our master distributor with Ford's Fuel out of Lower, South Carolina. We're happy to be talking to you today about Renegade Race Fuels. Typically, our racing fuels have a quicker flash point, lower specific gravity, higher motor octane that protects motors from detonation. And a lot of great things that our masters do is they do a phenomenal job on the service side, which Tim and Ford's Fuel have done for many years for us. They stretch into Georgia, Virginia, cover all of South Carolina, cover the majority of North Carolina for us, and do a phenomenal job of that.
Toby has worked with us for a great number of years to help us promote this business and to do a lot of dyno testing to prove that this fuel works in every application. We will be glad to go to any engine shops with you to dyno the fuel against whatever you're using.
We want racers to, number one, understand our products, understand our distributors, understand our people. You know, a lot of folks put their emphasis behind products and goods and services, and while that's important, what's most important is our people. Basically, at the end of the day, what we want you guys to know is when you do open up the drum of Renegade Racing Fuel, whether it's for off-road purposes or on-road purposes, is that you are putting a product in there that is different, has a unique blend stock in there, carries high-quality base components, and you know you're getting the best bang for your buck.
And that's an important issue that you touched on, the product being the same and consistent each time. And that's what we see, and then I'm hearing back over and over from drag racers to round track. We're picking up more business each year in the round track industry, where now that we have a lot of guys prefer our fuel over the fuel they was running because they are seeing some cooler temperatures in it, and a lot of the engine builders have switched to it. Toby, I've had a lot of customers wanting to know why our fuel is so much different than the competitor's fuel.
Yeah, let me go ahead and deal with that real quick because when you look at race fuels, you look at different companies, you wonder, race fuel. Kind of like when you go to the convenience store and you think 87 octanes, 87 octane. But when you get to a racing fuel, it's a different breed. There are different chemical formulations, different distillation curves, different particulate components that can create a faster burning fuel, a cooler burning fuel than what's out there on the market. And so kind of what we claim with Renegade is that our fuels burn cooler, cleaner, and more consistent. And that's for every bit of racing out there. We have a series of unleaded fuels that are for street legal fuels that are street legal. Just like with Mustang Week here, you had a lot of people that use that product.
It had a lot of new guys to come and try it, and we were set up with a guy doing some dyno work, and everything showed good positive effects.
So you had good results on that.
Good results.
And in addition to the Mustang Week, we have a full line of a product, of unleaded products, one called P95 that is new for us this year. That is for the boating industry, the ATV industry, recreational fuel industry. There's a lot of ATVs, lawnmowers, what have you, that are just getting bombarded and having a lot of maintenance challenges due to the ethanol in the fuel. P95 is a totally ethanol-free product, and so when you get that product, it's clear water white, ethanol-free, 100% virgin at its maximum form. And I tell you what, we're getting a lot of good results on that. But even if you're not a racer, Ford's Fuel, they have a product that is meant for your application, and we know that the product, due to the chemical makeup and the diversification on how the fuels are blended, you'll see a difference when you put our products into your either race vehicles or your recreational vehicles.
And also, we have that line of product also is for motorcycles, for supercross racing, motocross, power scrambles. We have a special product that's blended for the 2-strokes and the 4-strokes.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have probably, I would say, the majority of Supercross and amateur teams that are on our products. We decided about 4 years ago to come up with a racing oil, and the reason we did that, if some of you racers, I'm sure you remember, a lot of the major refineries backed the zinc levels out of the racing oil to adhere to some EPA standards that were out there. And what happened is there was a lot of wear and tear on racing engines that a lot of engine builders and a lot of racers had. So we decided that, you know what, we're not in the refinery business. We're definitely there for the independent racer, and we knew the racers needed a racing oil that was top-notch, top quality. So we developed the Renegade 20W50 mineral base, the 20W50 synthetic blend, the 1030 synthetic blend, the 30 weight break-in oil that is a mineral base, and the 50 weight synthetic blend, and the 70 weight nitro synthetic blend. And those oils have, as of right now, the highest amount of zinc, phosphorus additive of anybody in the market. Some people call it ZDDP, and it's at 3,000 parts per million. If oil cleans and you know, it lubricates properly, and it has, and not just high zinc is what matters, it's amount of balanced zinc, and we have that 3,000 parts per million of what we call balanced zinc. And you know, not only for people that use racing fuel or unleaded racing fuel, but our oils are phenomenal to prevent milkshake for methanol users. There's a lot of racers out there that use methanol, and a lot of times those guys that use methanol, they have milkshake problems where when they drain the oil, it looks just like milk, and you do not have that problem with Renegade racing oil. It is designed specifically for racing fuel applications, methanol applications, and general applications as well.
That's right. That's what I'm hearing back from the engine builders, from the drag racers that used to have to drain their oils that's running methanol at the track every couple passes. Now they're not having to do that as much because they don't have that milking effect.
Absolutely. And you know, when they don't have the milking effect, guess what? It preserves the parts, it preserves the life of the engine. Because when you look at it, you know, people a lot of times are real high on the racing fuel part. And that is a critical part of getting that engine to run. But the oil is the lifeblood, almost like your blood and your heart there. It's the lifeblood to that engine. So you put junk in, you get junk out. You put premium product in there, which is what we have, you get premium results.
Our number's on the website. You know, I'll be glad to answer any questions. And if I cannot answer them, I always go to Toby, and he can answer any questions out there.